This is the best of the week on Relevant Radio.
Joining us live from Bismarck, North Dakota is Monsignor James Shea, the president of the University of Mary. Monsignor, all of us here in the Relevant Radio family and across our country, have heavy hearts here. As a president of a Catholic university, what is your reaction to the horrific school shooting at Annunciation Catholic Church in Minneapolis yesterday? Can you maybe give us a spiritual perspective, a message of hope?
The news, when it reached us, of course, is devastating and deeply disturbing. And the University of Mary has so many students who come from the Twin Cities. And so there are just a tremendous number of connections with the people who are directly involved in that tragedy. But here's what I would say. Our faith, the Catholic faith, is a faith which is meant to really show up in moments of darkness. We don't have a utopian vision of life. We know that, as Alexander Solzhenitsyn said, the line between good and evil goes right through the middle of the human heart. And there is a mystery of iniquity for which the gospel is the only answer. And so I was really consoled yesterday in the midst of witnessing so much pain by Archbishop Hebda, who is a real shepherd of the church. Notice how he's a man of the gospel. There's a tendency in such moments to think that the answer to these questions is merely political, or that it involves some kind of simply worldly reform. Obviously, those things have to be considered, but in the midst of that, with politicians talking about this, that, and the other thing, Archbishop Hebda got up and spoke as a man of the gospel about how important it is to find hope in Jesus Christ, who really is the only one who brings the ultimate answer to this great mystery of iniquity, which we witness. Sometimes we forget about it. Sometimes we forget that our world is deeply and profoundly broken, not just in something so shocking as a school shooting, but in our daily interactions with each other too. We can be cruel and selfish, and in the midst of all of that, Christ comes to heal the human heart, to rescue us from darkness and the power of the devil, who is the father of death. And so I'm so grateful to shepherds like Archbishop Hebda, who remind us what it means to be disciples of Jesus Christ and to really find hope, not simply in times when everything is going well, but especially when we find ourselves on the precipice of darkness, gazing into something which is difficult to behold. And so that's where I'm finding my hope this morning, is I'm looking to Jesus, and I'm imploring, as I'm sure we all are, I'm imploring his mercy and his grace, especially upon all of the victims and their parents and family.
As St. Paul says, put on the full armor of God. Jesus reminds us nobody knows the day or the hour. And so we have to know that we're dealing with those type of dark forces on any given moment, any given day.
That's right. And it's important that we pray against them and that we guard and arm ourselves with genuine Christian hope, which is not wishful thinking. It's not Pollyannish. It's deeply realistic in that we realize that in the end, darkness and evil, for all of its hold upon this world, can never triumph, because Jesus has died upon the cross and has definitively defeated death and evil. And so we need to tap into that grace, especially in moments when it's hard to remember.
Like what you just heard? Share it with your family and friends. And thanks for listening.